The attacking infantry advances steadily, their elephants having already broken the defensive line. The king attempts to retreat, but enemy cavalry flanks him from the rear. Escape is impossible, yet this is neither a real war nor merely a game. Over the course of its roughly 1.5 millennia of existence, chess has served as a tool for military strategy, a metaphor for human affairs, and a benchmark of intellectual genius. Although the earliest records of chess date back to the 7th century, legend suggests that the game originated a century earlier. Allegedly, when the youngest prince of the Gupta Empire was killed in battle, his brother devised a method to depict the tragic scene to their grieving mother. Using the 8x8 Ashtapada board, which was already employed in other popular games, a new pastime emerged with two innovative features: distinct movement rules for different types of pieces, and a singular king piece whose fate determined the game's outcome. Initially, the game was called Chaturanga, a Sanskrit term meaning 4 divisions, referring to the infantry, cavalry, elephants, and chariots of ancient Indian armies. With its spread to Sassanid Persia, however, the game acquired its modern name and terminology. The word chess derives from the Persian term shah, king, and checkmate originates from shahmat, meaning the king is helpless. Following the Islamic conquest of Persia in the 7th century, chess was introduced to the Arab world. As chess transcended its role as a tactical simulation, it became a rich source of poetic imagery. Diplomats and courtiers adopted chess terminology to describe political power dynamics, while ruling caliphs became avid players. The historian al-Mas'udi praised the game as a testament to human free will, contrasting it with games of chance. Medieval trade along the Silk Road brought chess to East and Southeast Asia, where it inspired numerous regional variations. In China, chess pieces were placed at the intersections of board squares, as in the native strategy game Go. During the reign of the Mongol leader Tamerlane, an 11x10 board variant with designated citadel squares for safety emerged. Meanwhile, in Japan's shogi, captured pieces could be reintroduced into play by the opposing player. However, it was in Europe that chess began evolving into its modern form. By 1000 AD, chess had become a staple of courtly education in Europe, where it was used as an allegory for social order, with the pieces symbolizing various classes performing their assigned roles. The game's context was reinterpreted to reflect feudal society. Despite its growing popularity, the church remained wary of games. Moralists warned against excessive indulgence in chess, and it was even briefly banned in France. Nevertheless, the game thrived, and the 15th century witnessed the emergence of the rules and structure we recognize today. The relatively weak advisor piece was transformed into the powerful queen, possibly inspired by the prominence of strong female leaders during the era. This change accelerated the game's pace, leading to the popularization of new rules and the emergence of treatises analyzing common openings and endgames. Thus, chess theory was born. During the Enlightenment, the game shifted from royal courts to coffee houses, where it became an emblem of creativity, encouraging bold moves and dramatic plays. This romantic style of chess reached its zenith in the immortal game of 1851, where Adolf Anderssen achieved checkmate after sacrificing his queen and both rooks. However, the rise of formal competitive play in the late 19th century marked a shift toward strategic calculation, which began to overshadow dramatic flair. With the advent of international competition, chess assumed geopolitical significance. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union heavily invested in cultivating chess talent, dominating world championships for much of the century. Yet the most significant challenge to Soviet dominance did not come from another nation, but from an IBM computer named Deep Blue. While chess-playing machines had been under development for decades, Deep Blue's victory over Garry Kasparov in 1997 marked the first time a computer defeated a reigning world champion. Today, advanced chess software consistently outperforms even the best human players. Yet, like the game they excel at, these machines are products of human ingenuity. Perhaps that same ingenuity will help us navigate other challenges, turning apparent checkmates into opportunities for progress.